All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side,
familiar face, Kapler returns to Philly. What a storyline.
Yeah, you need
Get in the playoffs.
Performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out.
Never played playoff baseball in this game in my life.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting this one is Amendola.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball. Able to move it around the zone. Has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
So just about set. Here's the center fielder, Austin Slater. That one's in there, and the series is underway. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Segura racing over to make the catch. Here's the Giants lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Tommy LaStella to the plate. In there for strike one. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouled off left side. The other way, makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, Gene Segura at the plate here.
The second baseman, Gene Segura.
Pitch. That one hit to right, and that'll get down for a hit. Around first, digging for two, and that rolls into the corner. Not stopping, he's going for three. In safe at third with a leadoff triple to start the bottom of the first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Batting second, The left fielder, Nick.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there, and that one is going to go. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
This one in the air, center field. Slater under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting fourth.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul. Right-hander kick steals. And now it's even up. Kicks and deals. Late swing fouled off. So now 1-2 to Rhys. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, George Springer.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond. That is the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And now Jack Peterson. With the shift on, hits right into it. Hoskins takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and now JT Realmuto.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher.
And the right-hander back to work.
Realmuto.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Alec Bohm at the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Bryson Stott watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with one down. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bohm leads off first with one away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Gene Segura. He started the bottom of the first with a triple and later scored. That one's in there, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Toss to Bell, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Leading off for San Francisco, the right fielder, number 7.
Nola back to work.
Yastrzemski.
And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Here's Brandon Crawford.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Brandon.
And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. This is Joey Bart. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And here is Nick Castellanos.
The left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bell sizes this one up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Harper at the plate now. That's ball 1. The pitch. That's off the mark, and now 2-0. The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this one. First offering misses the mark. Righty to the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Harper stands at first with 1 out. To the right side. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 down, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away. And the batter is George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Harper around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. Here comes Schwarber around third. 1 run scores. Here comes another. He scores as well. It's 6-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Anthony DeSclafani into the game. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Now batting, third baseman.
In there for strike one. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a bouncer. Grabs it barehanded, fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Phillies 6 and the Giants nothing. Start of the 4th. Austin Slater stands in.
Leading off for the Giants.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Tommy LaStella, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
On the ground, Segura picks it up, sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. To the bottom of inning number. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop,
The wind of the pitch.
Stott.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Strike 1. Center field. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Segura in the box again, takes the strike. At the belt and fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That's the 3rd. Flores. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Number 8.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Bell should have this one. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Here's Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce Harper.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. Bryce Harper goes deep, and they add a pair. It's 8-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Wade makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now an 8-0 game. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
And fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the 0-2. In the air, out towards right center. And George makes the grab. And they get Belt for the out. One down.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Jack Peterson. And that's in there for strike one. Way high. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's going to be Lamont Wade Jr. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Peterson over at second. Wade at first. One gone.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Brandon Crawford will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there. 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Giants leave a couple, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Now, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And a pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. And he deals. Ball 1 there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Zach Littell preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. The 2-2. Now one missed. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's George Springer. Smash to the left side. Slings it across. That takes care of Springer.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Line drive, caught. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as it remains an 8-0 game. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter now, Joey Bart.
Leading off for the Giants, the
and a
catcher,
pitch.
Joey Bart.
There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Austin Slater.
Slater, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 2nd strikeout. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the bottom of the 6th. Down the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
Leading off for the Phillies, the 3rd baseman,
DeSclafani back to work.
Bohm.
Line to 2nd, snagged on the bounce. To 1st, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. This is Bryson's stop.
Shortstop, Bryson. Stop.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Here's the second baseman, Gene Segura. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Another throw over, and he's back again. In there for strike one. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Flores on to first. Segura out in the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. This to third. Over to first. And Castellanos is out. Play made. That ends the left for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 8-0. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. Going up, one down. And up next for the Giants, Brandon Bell. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Giants down in order. Still 8-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Bryce Harper.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And the right-hander back to work. Slider misses outside. The 1-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped left field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. Popped up. LaStella drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And the batter now, Lamont Wade Jr.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder, number 31, Lamont Wade Jr.
Alex Reyes takes over on the mound, and a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Alex Reyes.
The pitch. And that's a strike. 0-1.
Nope.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And the count 1-2. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Tap softly to the right side. And that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Wade leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Man at first. Now it's the Giants catcher, Joey Bart. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Liner caught at second. 1 left for San Francisco, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's George Springer to start it off.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, George.
The right-hander back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Slater makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, they'll find a hole.
JT Realmuto steps in. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The wide to kick the pitch. That's out to center field. Dives. What a play.
Now back.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
On a line out towards center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. 2 outs, runner at first.
Number 5.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Up the middle. Inning over. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Austin Slater.
Center fielder, Austin Slater.
Connor Brogdon gets the call from the pen, and he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Connor Brogdon.
The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. And the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. The pitch. The punch out there. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and now 2 gone. And up next for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-0. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, Willie Adames had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as Milwaukee took one from the Dodgers 6-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
you.